Howdy folks, here are some post-maiden modifications to my Hobby King cloud surfer. The maiden went very well, but at the end of it all I was a bit concerned about the flexiness of the tail boom and the high mounted horizontal stabiliser. I'm going to insert some 3mm by 0.5mm carbon strips, 2 in the bottom and 2 in the top of the tail boom. And to do this I just need to cut a shallow slot after drawing a straight line, widening it out with a screwdriver, then covering that slot with some glue. This is foam safe Hobby King glue. I usually use CA glue, but I'd run out of that. And then inserting the carbon strip. Now that would stiffen up the boom fairly well by itself, but to stiffen it even more, I decided to cover it with 60 micron packing tape. I'm also adding a short strip to the vertical stabiliser using the same method, just cutting a shallow slot and then widening it out, applying a bit of glue and inserting the carbon fibre strip. I didn't really like the mounting method of the horizontal stabiliser, just a couple of screws going into the top of the vertical stabiliser, so I decided to glue that on as well. To test out my strengthening mods, I decided to throw the cloud surfer off a slope and see how it went, and it sloped beautifully. It really does glide well, but it's a big heavy glider, it's a bit fragile, and this is a very unforgiving slope to land on. There's no room to approach from behind the slope and slow down, and the surface of the slope is covered with all these horrible little prickly bushes. To land a big floaty glider here, you really need spoiler-ons or crow braking, which I don't have set up on the cloud surfer. I only have flaps, and they weren't enough to bring it down easily. It's always a bit frightening to watch a crash in slow motion to see how much the airframe flexes, even though I'd done all these stiffening mods. It survived that landing okay, but not so well the next one. The wing saddle is another weak part of the plane. There's actually very little foam holding the wing to the fuselage in that area. But it was a quick and easy repair, a bit of Gorilla Glue and a bit of extreme packing tape, and it was all good to go and stronger than it was before.